Among the people who work the North Yorkshire moors and dales, there is a clearly defined pattern of life and inheritance. Traditionally, the eldest son of a prosperous farmer has an assured place in life, like Peter Mortimer.
If a television programme or a film wants to give us an impression of work, there's nothing easier. It doesn't even have to send out a camera team. It can just do what we've done here and bring the old pictures out of the film library. The slag heaps, great piles of waste left over from some industrial process, huge chimneys belching out smoke. There's no need even to go inside the factory gates to find the sort of images they can rely on to start us thinking about work in general, and in particular about the sort of work millions of men and women in Britain and the world face every day.
Hello. Today in my world we're going to meet the Katia family. Mr. and Mrs. Katia and their 4 children live in the city of Leeds. But Mr. and Mrs. Katia were born in a country a long, long way away from Britain. They were born in the country of Pakistan. Well, let's go and meet the Katia family and see where they live.
Here are 2 of the 4 Katia children. Here's Misbah, she's the eldest, and with her is her brother Asim. They live here at number 6, and they're on their way home from school.
Misbah, how old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11, and Asim is?
I'm 9.
You're 9?
Yes.
And your little sister here is?
6.
You're 6, and the young... Hello, I'm on my way to visit a school, and when we're there we're going to meet a lot of the children and some of the teachers. But especially I want you to meet 2 young girls, Adele Broughton, and Jackie Crossfield. The school we're visiting is called Alwoodley. The school is in Leeds, a big city in Yorkshire. And on a cold day it's good to get into the warmth of the school building. Adele and Jackie and some of their friends tell me to hurry up or I'll be late for morning assembly. I've brought a lot of things with me today, so I've used a carrier bag and a paper bag to help me. Let's see what I've got in the first one. I've got some toys to remind me of what we use to carry things. I've got a taxi, that's for carrying people and their luggage. And I've got a toy truck used for carrying heavy goods. A toy aeroplane, there it is, that's for carrying people. And here's a toy boat, and that's for carrying people on the water, on the rivers or the seas. Well, these, of course, are only toys, but we all know, don't we, what the real things look like. To carry heavy loads across the sea, we use ships. Ships are carriers. Last night, a ship crossed the sea from Denmark to the English port of Grimsby. The ship carried tons and tons of Danish bacon, tons and tons of Danish butter. Other carriers are crossing the seas. Do you know what kind of a ship this is? This is a gas tanker. It's carrying a load of gas. It's carrying gas to light our gas ovens. It's carrying gas to boil our kettle.
8-0, take 1.
Hello, I've got some coal here in a coal scuttle. Coal that's come from a coal...
It's school's out.
Many young people just can't wait to leave school, so they leave no matter what the consequences. But for some, the big question is whether to get more qualifications or to take a chance on the highly competitive job market. You might think it's far too soon to think about it, but it's never too early to start planning the future. You've got to make up your mind.
I made my mind up really early on what I wanted to be when I left school. First choice, professional rounders player. Second choice, Doctor Who's new assistant. But they were out, so apart from that, I couldn't think of what else. It is a problem, it is, little Ted. What do you want to do when you leave play school? He wants his own TV series like Paddington.